I want to officially welcome you to day 2 of the 7-day Kickstart. Just less than 24 hours ago, we launched this challenge, and already we are drinking more water. We are feeling better. I've received probably 27 messages just from yesterday and this morning alone, which is amazing because people don't tend to brag about themselves. But things like, I'm drinking more water, I got out of bed, I got up before my kids, I had more time this morning, wow, I feel better. And it's just these simple, small changes. That's the whole point of this challenge. 7 days of jam-packed information coming at you. Today's topic is digital detox and time blocking. Now, I chose these today because if you've got your guide here, your day 2, you know that I'm talking about doing a wellness digital detox. Why am I asking you this? Because I'm a social media junkie. I'm a social media junkie. I love Instagram. I spend about 3 hours a day in my DMs because that's me connecting with you, but that's my business. You don't need to spend that much time on social. I plan for that in my business. I plan shut off times and on times, but I never used to be like that. I used to be addicted to my phone. I would pick it up right away, first thing in the morning, all those feels. Do you ever feel like that you're just addicted and you don't even realize? So we're going to talk about a healthy digital detox cleanse. And we're also going to talk about time blocking, because if you can't get control of your time, you cannot get control of anything. You can forget eating healthy. You can forget working out. You can forget going to bed early. You can forget losing weight, getting in shape, whatever it is that you want to do. So what we're talking about, so you know, one of your challenges today in the 7-day, we give you a fitness, nutrition, and a wellness combo. So something we think you need to do every day to make sure that you are getting the changes you need. So let's talk about the most important thing. So this is your challenge today. This is your above and beyond challenge. I want you to post, if you're in the Facebook group, I want you to post and put it out there, even if it scares you, a shut off time from your phone and a turn on time for the next 6 days. And I would like for you honestly to continue this past the 7-day Kickstart. So your challenges, and I know every person that's in this challenge, so I know how many responses I need to get, you and you. I want you to tell us what time this device is going off at night, absolutely no exceptions, and what time it's going on in the morning. I want you to commit to that. Believe it or not, that is a really difficult step to make because everything is digital these days, but we have to put boundaries on it. Would you allow your phone to ring and tell people, hey, call my house phone? I know some of you might not even have a house phone. You know what? Call it 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6, anytime you feel like it. And in fact, bring your problems in, bring your filing boxes, come on into my house, just dump it in the kitchen and leave it there for me when I wake up in the morning. That's what you're doing when you pick up your phone. So that's your biggest challenge today. This is your digital detox. Why? Because it is scientifically proven that your brain gets depressed and anxious the moment you turn your phone on and you go surfing. And do you want to know a secret I know? Do you want to know a secret? I am in the skinny scoop. Guess what might be going away soon on social media? Post. And remind me to tell you. Post and guess. I'm going to write this down. Take a guess in the chat what might be going away on social media. Okay, so that's number 1. You tell me and then I'm going to give you the answer in a few minutes. Now, for those of you, comments, good question, or good answer. So for those of you, I sent you a major super bonus yesterday. We are working above and beyond for this 7-day Kickstart because this time of year is critical for success. We have given you a free membership site. Log in. All the details were there. Go to your email. If you don't have it, it's because you didn't sign up, but you can still sign up at fitforfemales.com/TWT004. So soon, likes will be going away. Why? Because they depress us. So what happens is you do this, especially me in business, I do these epic posts. Oh my God, I have a great workout, a great recipe, awesome tips for you. You post it, crickets. People don't see. And then you go, man, maybe they don't like that. What didn't they like about my post? What was it? Why is that a measure of success? It's not. Thank God Instagram and Facebook are going to realize that those are not an indication of your life. So your digital detox, time you're shutting off and time you're going back on, that is mandatory. I want to see that in the Facebook group. I want to see what time. I'm going to ask you the question and you're going to answer it. So let's talk about the time blocking. Now, I have many different ways that I do this. I also do this digitally. I have a planner and I do digital. I have several different ways that I do this, but I'm picking out the most important things so that we can be right on track for time. So number one thing that you need to do in order to get control of your time. Now, for those of you that tell me I'm not motivated, I have no time, I'm too busy, kids take up my life, work takes up my life, I'm stressed out, I'm overwhelmed, I do the same stuff over and over again, etc., fill in the blanks. This is 100% for you. You must get control of your time before anything else. It's just like when you tell me I need to lose weight, what's the most important thing? Working out and eating right. You can't do one or the other. You have to do them both together. So this is step number one. Write this down. You're going to brain dump. So everything that's on your mind, of all the things you need to do in your house, in your job, with your kids, with your car, whatever it is, with your dog at the vets, everything you have to do, you're grabbing a messy journal. You're grabbing a messy piece of paper, scrap, a napkin. I don't care what it is. You're brain dumping everything from your brain to this piece of paper. This is part of your time management. Every thought on your brain, everything you have to do, whether it's 5 months from now, tomorrow, etc. Get laundry done, do the milk run, whatever, do my groceries, etc. You're going to put it all on a piece of paper. Now that applies for everything that's coming in your guide. So I've asked you to move your body, schedule your workout, do your wellness challenge. That goes on your dump list. And then the second thing you're going to do is you're going to take a look at that dump list. And what's going to happen is you're going to see a pattern of all the things that you need to do. And it might be things like, I don't feel well, I need to lose weight. You'll find your brain time brings amongst you a whole bunch of different messy things. So what I want you to think about is pulling out, so you're going to have a whole bunch of scrambled letters and imagine something's highlighted. Pick out what is really making you feel stressed. Like, you know, if you finish that one thing, that you're going to feel accomplished. So today, you're like, I feel stressed out. Trina asked me what time I'm shutting off social media, what time I'm turning on my phone, off my phone. I need to answer her, or I'm going to know that you didn't answer me. And then what it sends a message to me that you're not important. That you're not important to yourself. Well, I guess they don't care about themselves. They don't care about giving a time. So you need to pull out what's most important on that list. Notice I didn't say everything, okay? And then what I want you to do from that list is I want you to pull out what is personal care. What on that list is personal care? And you must schedule 10 minutes of personal care from that list. If there's nothing on there, if it's all errands, it's all to-dos, it's about being a teacher, being a mom, being a wife, being a single person, whatever it is, if it's not about things about you, you're taking your pen and you're adding something, 10 minutes of personal care. That's mandatory, mandatory. And some of us aren't even doing that. 10 minutes out of a 24-hour day. Then what I want you to do, and this is the most important piece of this puzzle. You hear me? Okay, so listen. You need to look at that list and you need every single day to pick your top 3. Let me show you quickly how I do this. So I'll find you a blank page in my note. So every single day, I don't care how you do it, you go into something and you write down your top 3. Okay, this is my organizer, but just write it down, my top 3. Now you had 20 things on your brain dump. 10, 9, 8, 7, all the way down to 3. You pick out the 3 most important things for the day. It's 3 things that you know if you finish those 3 things, those simple tasks, they're going to make you feel accomplished. That's why I'm giving you 3 things every day to do in the 7-day Kickstart, because this is starting your journey. This is starting you building your top 3. So what you're doing is you had your brain dump, you're picking out the top 3 things that are the most important. They're going to make you feel successful, feel like a rock star, feel amazing. And when you accomplish them, you're just like, put your head on the pillow and you go, I did that today. There's 40 things on my list, but guess what? I crushed my top 3 because whenever I mark them off, I've been doing this for, I don't even know how many years, forever. You're going to feel like you have a handle on your fitness, your nutrition, your workouts, your waistline, everything. We're going to wrap up with this. You now are such a rock star. You took it from your brain and you put it on paper. And something's jumping out at you right now as I talk to you. You know you need to do something. I used to drink 2 coffees a day, 2 lattes a day. I cut it back. I was drinking 1 latte a day. Then I cut it back even more. And my best caffeine tip for you is do not drink or consume any caffeine. If you're drinking those energy packs, you know, the big companies that sell them, they're garbage. And I'm not going to tell you some of the leading brands, but they have caffeine in them. Don't drink it for 90 minutes. That was a process. If you followed me along my journey, you know that I was like, I'm having 2 lattes a day and here's how I'm doing it, et cetera, et cetera. It's a process. I didn't wake up overnight and do all these changes. So what's jumping out at you? Now you need to time management, schedule, because here's the awesome thing. I'm giving you information and coaching that I charge thousands of dollars for. And there's a handful of you that are going to do this. Some of you are not going to do this. Some of you are going to feel like a failure. You're going to be like, I wish I would have taken her advice, et cetera, et cetera. But guess what? You need accountability. Same way, I have accountability buddies. I hire coaches for thousands of dollars. I know all of this stuff. And it's not like I learn everything new all the time, but it's accountability. So now you need to schedule. Okay, so this is what you're doing today. This is your second challenge. So you're telling me what time you're shutting off. You're telling me what time you're turning on. You're going to do your brain dump. You don't have to share that because that's private. You're going to pick out 3 things. And it's not like I'm going to reorganize my whole garage. That's not a 3 thing. You're going to say, I'm going to reorganize my garage for 10 minutes max. Okay, that would be a top 3. It's not like I'm going to organize my house and it takes me 2 days. Your top 3 takes you like 10 minutes or less. Then what you need to do is we're going to schedule that. So you're going to time schedule it. So I'm pulling out my top 3. So today I have a lot to do because we're in this challenge and everything. So I'm putting my top 3 here. Then in my calendar, and this is if you have your iCal, go ahead, put it in your iCal, your Gmail, I don't care what you use. You're putting it in. Where can I fit this in? That is the missing key. Where can I fit my top 3 in? So as you get your day 2, your day 3, you're looking at those challenges and you're saying to yourself, where do they fit into my schedule? If you miss a live, where do you recap and fill your 20 minutes with? I am going to stop the recording and let you know that I appreciate you so much.